Do do do. Shamin. Thanks for however many months that
Power
was.
ranking prediction was cinema.
I almost had it. I literally almost had it. I was so close. Hold on, let me get up the YouTube chat. Chat. There it is. Right. So, first thing we need to do is I want everyone to say thank you. You're about to get flashbanged. I've warned you. 3, 2, 1, flashbang. Flashbang. First thing is, we need to all say thank you to Splurge for making this. Because whilst in the process of me going to make this, he already made it. I can't be
You are
bothered to move down.
welcome.
You don't need chat on screen. You won't be able to see it anyway. So it was all Splurge, really, who did this. And CN, thanks for the 43 months. I was literally about to go, and yesterday I was like, oh, I need to get all the stats for the players. And I went on this to see if I had like a template to copy from Splurge, and he had already done it and was in the doc doing it as I was doing it. So, yeah. Now, one problem that we have is that there are no Sentinels. So, there will be, in fact, actually, I'm going to record this and I'm going to upload it to the VFL channel in case people want to watch it there. Hello and welcome to the VFL Prices stream. My name's TMV and we're going to go through both roles and talking about the prices of the VFL players. So sit back, relax, enjoy, put this on in the background as I talk you through some players and we'll talk about how they should be priced in VFL. For Master Santiago, which hopefully will open by, I'm going to say by Wednesday? Why do I look so sad? I don't look that sad, hopefully. I mean, I've just come off plat chat, so I'm a bit tired, but yeah, we're going to do this. So we've got the kickoff prices here from Splurge. We've got, what does SPG stand for? I don't know. Don't know what SPG stands for. Oh, Santiago price guess is what I think this is from Splurge, but I won't be listening to him. Simpreza Gaming, yeah. Position changes, we'll go through that first. I think that's more important first, and then final cost. We'll put here, we've got their KPRs, their VLR reigns, their points per game as well for kickoff, and their 3-game score. So yeah, all of that is good. Obviously, well, I mean, Splurge runs it himself for China, so we actually do have the Chinese stats as well. Max Terrain, thanks for the 4 months.
Mulsi Rays, Sardak Neon, and Juan Nyoru, nobody or Natswele.
Good question. The Sadak has to be the worst, no? I mean, it actually probably wasn't the worst statistically, but in my mind it was the worst because, like, what are you doing? Right, let's go through teams. Who's first? Fioria are first, so let's take a look at them. So Fioria, roles-wise, what did I put them at? I got Alim as duelist. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be a duelist. Art Scene, what are you? And again, any Viper players here, we need to make Sentinels. Ooh, so he is one to consider here for a Sentinel, right? I mean, you take a look at his stats here. So he's got 11, 12 games on controller. 9, 11, 12 games on Senti. So he could be a Senti. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put controller / Senti. And for players who I could make a Senti, I'm going to put that there for them. You will be an initiator. As basically like, they might end up doing this. Koala has played more duelist than anything else by a lot, right? Oh, actually, maybe not as much. No, well, yeah, he's Jack Games as well. Yeah, so he has to be a duelist. And Nerve. Let's just quickly check. Where are you? Also playing a lot of Viper. Hmm. So I guess he could be a controller slash Senti as well. Okay, Baby Bay. Take me back to Masters. Santiago. Right, Baby Bay. G2. So Valen will be a controller. That's for sure. Trent will be an initiator. Jogmo will be a duelist. Now, Baby Bay. I mean, I could put as a Senti here. He is playing Chamber. I think Baby Bay might have to be a Senti. I'm gonna put him as a duel. I'm gonna put him as duelist slash Senti. But he could end up being one. Again, it depends how many we actually get here. I'm actually gonna put him as S/D. Because he probably will end up as a Senti, I think. I think that makes the most sense. And for Leaf, what the hell do I class you as? I actually could put you as a Senti, but I'd probably rather put Baby Bay there. Zorwag, thanks for 39 months. What do I think of Kaplan? I mean, yeah, I kind of said it on Platchat. Like, was it that big of a shock? They weren't playing very well. Kano, thanks for 24 months. Right.
Hi.
Rourke and Ethan, initiators. Kiko will check. Mada, duelist. And Scuba will check as well. Kiko, I assume, is mostly playing... Do they not play against an OG? Kiko will put as a controller. And Scooby, I think, is going to end up as a Senti here. Despite playing a ton of Viper, I'm going to put controller slash Senti. But again, I would say is probably going to end up as a Senti here, just so we have enough Sentis in there. Right, into China. This is one where I get a little bit weird. Let's start with AG. Right, Shrimp is playing Initiator. Kira played some different roles, I'm pretty sure. He played Raze, Astra, Omen, KO. I guess that's controller first. But it's a little bit weird. Gold 1, as Shio calls him. Right, this guy is going in as a Senti. Has to. No, you're going in as a Senti. If it's a tie, I'm giving the tie to Sentinels. And you've played 3 Sentinel. You played 6 games of Senti, and you've played 6 games of Viper. You're going down as a Senti. Fangir will go as a duelist. And I am Gurk. Will go in as a duelist or a controller. What's your all time? We actually haven't played many games.
Valorant.
Especially more games of controller.
Heritage.
If it's a tie, I think I'd
Hello.
rather get you controller, because I think we'll have enough duelists. So I'll put you as a controller.
That's the spite!
Tickle, thanks for the 20 months, and GLaDOS, thanks for the prime as well.
What a blunder! What a whiff!
Okay, CB. Who are we doing next? EDG? Yeah. I mean, CB will go down as a duelist. Chichu will get to. Nobody will be an initiator. Smongy will be a controller, and Kankang will be a duelist. Let's check Chichu. Just check Smongy, yep. Chichu. I mean, has played more games there, but this is another one where I'm gonna go S/C, but will probably end up as a Sentinel. Okay, Happy Way is probably also in that exact same mold, by the way, where he will probably end up. I mean, he has played 0 games of Senti. So he might have to be a controller. Playing 0 games does make me like, can I justify that? Leo will be an initiator, Raga duelist, No Man duelist, and Lysor is playing controller. Mainly? Yeah. 3 games isn't enough, I don't think. Okay, on to EMEA. This is kind of the boring part of it, but it will, we'll start debating prices in a second, which will be more interesting. Right, Creven, our true Senti. We have a Senti. Larok, Duelist, Lover's Rock, Duelist, Loiter, Controller, and Rose, Initiator. I mean, these ones I don't even need to look, really. Bippo, Duelist, Martine, Duelist. I might need to check Mini, your Initiator, and I will just... I mean, Glyph will be Controller. And then Mini. What has Mini played the most of? Mini has played Viper, Cypher. I mean, so he's going as a controller slash. No, do not do that. Senti. So Mini could be a Senti if we need it. Again, I'm just going to check at the end, like how many we've actually got. Did you not play against Liquid at all? Did you play against Liquid at all? How did Liquid not manage to play any of those teams? Right, here we go. Liquid. Phenomic, thanks for the 26 months. Oh, we could have a Senti
You
here.
stopped watching foot and they win. I see a pattern.
I know, it is crazy, isn't it? So Nats could be a Senti. Probably will end up as one. I guess I have to go Purpo Initiator, Miniboo Duelist. Oh, Wayne is there. Sorry, I just missed him. No, not Wayne. Control such Senti. And Camo, has he played more Duelist? Yeah. He's going down as a Duelist. Okay. Danby, Duelist, Francis, Duelist, Ivy has played more Controller, maybe. I'm not sure. Again, that's one I'll have to check. Ivy, Nongshim. Yeah, has played more Controller, but again, it's in that Controller slash Shenchi. Devi. I mean, has played a bit of everything, to be honest. I think Devi. Yeah, how have none of you, right? You've played against all three of these teams, so. Right, Devi has played mostly Viper. So again, he's in that Controller slash Senti. I mean, what do I put Forsaken as? Because he's played some Senti as well, but he's more of a Controller, I think. Envy Initiator, Jing Duelist, something Duelist. And then Buzz, Duelist, Itsu, Duelist, Meteor, LC, Munchkin, Controller, Stacks, Initiator. What has Meteor been playing? Just check. Yeah, so Itsu, almost all that. Meteor. Again, could be a Senti, could be a Senti. Right, so if I only picked the people as Sentis that I did there, I would have maybe one, two, well, actually, let me order, so A to Z. I would have two. We got Gold 1 and Kreven. So I think Chichu and Baby Bay have to become Sentis to at least give us 4. And then I need to start looking at these guys as well and probably making some of them Sentis. So I think, yeah. I mean, that's basically what I'm doing here. I think for this
meta you should count Viper.
How many initiators we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 13 initiators. Right, if I make all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I would have 12 Sentis. And we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 controls. Yeah, all these have just been made Sentis. So, well, I guess only one of the Furia guys should be. So I'll go, well, Furia, hold on. Let me have Furia, one of them be a Senti and one not. Who's played more Senti? You've played 1 game of Senti. You've played 0. Can I justify 1 game of Senti? That feels a bit much. But the rest, you're all becoming Senti. Let me check Ivy as well, actually. Nongshim, Ivy. Okay, he's played 3 games of Senti. We're counting it. We're counting it. Right, that's what we're going for. Oh, and Envy is an initiative.
So chat, how dookie would this guy be a deadlock? Because if he won't play Volvo game, then he must be Donkey Dick XTD.
What am I getting? If he won't play Volvo game, then he must be Donkey Dick. What is Volvo game? RB is smokes? Extros doesn't play smokes anymore. They swapped. That's my bad. That's me remembering the good old days. I just completely forgot that they swapped roles. But you're very right. Okay, we have we got 10 centis. I think that is enough. You'll just have to go with it. We got a lot of duelists. You'll just have to go with it. We got 10. Do they play for a mix of like teams that are right? We got 1, 2, 3. Because I'm thinking about it, there is a chance. I mean, how many different teams we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, there's 10 different teams. So yeah, they will get to the end.
go on a run.
It's guaranteed someone will get to the end. Okay, Market, thanks for the formats. Because I'm thinking for the final like 3 transfers you do, like, is there going to be any centis there? But there will be. There will be. It's fine. It's fine. So let's make some costs, shall we? Let's make some costings, methinks. Methinks we'll start. Right, so normally when I'm doing this, the highest is 13 and the lowest is 6. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that none of the players are going to be 13 cost. The reason I'm going to say no one deserves a 13 cost is because I don't normally for a 13 cost player, you need to have incredibly good stats and be playing for a tournament favorite. Now, Martin has incredibly good stats, but he's not playing for a tournament favorite. So I think he's more in the 12.5 kind of range. Personally. So I'm going to put him at 12.5. And then I think we need to consider who else would be a 12.5 kind of player. And I don't think Lover's Rock meets that threshold. Because I think Lover's Rock needs to be priced high. But again, the goal of this... Nick, thank you for 36 months. Oh, sorry.
I saw you saying that you made a short about China on Plat Chat. Tory.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick made a short. Mates are not tournament favorites? Do you think that they are? I wouldn't say that they are. So the question then becomes... I mean, Splurge has got this at fucking 10.5 here, but Splurge likes to, like, analytically be like, oh, well, technically the difference between the players is unsubstantiated, and so we have to have the cost be very close. Yeah, I don't live like that, okay? I don't live like that. I don't do statistical analysis of what they should cost. I do vibes based. The point of these price streams is not to accurately predict who will do well and who does bad. It's to make you question who you should pick. Right? It's to make sure that there isn't an obvious answer to, oh, this player is just an obvious pick for what he's priced. So Martin at 12.5, I think makes sense. I think someone like Lover's Rock, if I'm just vibing it out here, I would say Lover's Rock would be like an 11.5. I would say I'm gonna do. Let's stick with the duelists for now. Let's stick with the duelists. Let's just go down the duelist list here. Koala Noob. I would say has to be a bit lower than Lover's Rock, so I'm gonna put Koala at 10.5. Danby, I think has a, like, again, if we just take a look at the number series, averaging 16 points. So I think Danby might be like a 12. Or at least an 11. Would you rather have Lover's Rock or Danby? I think I'd rather have Danby. Honestly, would you rather have Would you definitely pick Martin over Danby? Yes, I suppose role-wise. Because Danby's playing the hard entry, whereas Martin's playing the sweep. The sweeper role. Now, Chinese players are a bit tougher to do. Raga, I mean, his stats weren't amazing, but... Warlord Wibbs, thanks for the 27 months. I mean,
Everton versus Man United waiting room.
the stream will probably be over by then, I would have thought. I hope I could knock this out in an hour and a half. But we'll see. Right, Raga. What should Raga cost? Would I rather have Raga or Koala Noob? Probably similar, I would have thought. I'm going to put Raga at 10.5. Koala easily? Okay, I'll make him 10. If you're all picking Koala. Fangier or Raga? On AG. I mean, I'm an AG hater, so this is tough for me. I'll put him at 10 as well. I mean, stats-wise, actually, they're fairly similar. Okay, Kang. See, now, historically, again, what do you do here? His KPR actually isn't too bad. His rating's not good. Do you rate Kang higher for the name value? Yes. Would you pick Koala or Kang if they were both the same price? That's a crazy fucking sentence to say, isn't it? That's a crazy sentence. Koala either. I mean, you're all just koala lovers, apparently. Rag has more name value than Fangier? I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I'm going to put him pretty high. Okay, Itsu. Itsu's a weird one. I mean, his KPR is... I didn't realize his KPR was that high, but here he is. Farming. Itsu on T1. T1 have some expectation. I don't believe in them, but the people do. Maybe he's an 11. Should take Lover's Rock or Itsu? I think I'd take Lover's Rock. 11 is way too cheap, you think? Abhav would take Itsu over Lover's Rock. I actually might need to bump these players down even more. 11 is too expensive for Itsu.
You get shot, you lose the round, you lose
G. David,
the
thanks
game.
for the
It's
2
an
months.
FPS game.
I mean, the problem is, though, a lot of people love
Fernandes
Bruno.
needs
I mean,
to
I've had a
save my
fucking disastrous
FPL.
week. Apart from Haaland getting an assist, have I had a single return? I don't think so. I had Mukiele come off injured. Triple Arsenal defense. Ryan hit the post. Enzo did nothing. Who else do I have? Oh, I've got Fernandez and Mbomo to play. Ekatike, nothing. Haaland got an assist. And Thiago, nothing. So I literally have 2 players to play, but have literally nothing. Like, I've got 1 return and it was an assist.
You get shot, you lose the round, you lose the game. It's an FPS game.
And Ekatike just keeps missing chance after chance. Plinkers, thanks for the sub. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it, right? Larocque. I mean, it's KPR. Again, the thing is, the KPR are all so similar, these duelists, aren't they? Larocque. Would I rather have Raga or Larocque? I think I'd rather have Larocque. Would I rather have Kang or Larocque? I can put him at 10.5, I think. Mini Boo actually is starting to pop off a bit. I think he might be a 10.5er as well. Madder. See, now this one's tough. NRG, again, are going to come in with some expectation. I think I'm going to put Madder at 11, I think. LaRock and Miniboo in the same bracket. I mean, Miniboo's been kind of popping off on Neon recently. I mean, their KPR is literally the same. I guess they have more expectation, but they're also starting in the playoffs. That's sometimes a problem with this. Well, what do I do? Put LaRock up or Miniboo down? You guys just hate. You just guys hate Miniboo. Fine, I'll put. Everyone hates Miniboo for some reason. I'll put him at 10, and I'll get him. Why not? Buzz. Again, T1 with some expectation here. Do I have to put him at the same as... I mean, again, I should be looking at the points a little bit here as well. Like, Madad actually didn't do that well, but he's a big name. Team got 61. Lovers Rock got 51. You got 50. You got 52, but people won't know that, and the people won't expect much. So yeah, I think the Chinese player is somewhat out of it. 49 for Itsu, 11. Like average points per game. Your average points was a bit lower, so that makes some sense, I guess. I think Buzz. I'm gonna put it 10.5. Would I rather have LaRock or Buzz? I'd probably pick LaRock, but it's a weird one. Jing. The problem with this tournament is I don't know who has expectations, I suppose. They're probably just going to all end up being priced somewhat the same. Honestly. Like, are people actually going to pick Martin if he's the most expensive player? Like, on his own? What did I put Matter at? 11? I'm putting Jing at 11. Am I? Put him at 10.5. Not a lot of people. The thing is, though, like, you need to pick an IGL, and it has to be someone who's not a 1-seed player. Would I pick Martin to be that? Do I just put him at 12 with Danby? Maybe. Come down from 13 to 12, man. That's crazy. I think it makes sense, though. Bippo. You have 6 players and a budget of 50. Bippo on mates. I think I'm gonna be dipping into the 9s here. I think Bippo will go down as a 9. Camo. Playing duelist now. See, again, it's a little... He did end up with 42 points. That's what I mean. Camo's probably a 9. Francis on Nongshim. I mean, does have some potential, but it's probably a more 8.5. CB. Although his average was actually pretty good here. Maybe for the Nongshim believes I'll make him a 9 as well. CB is going to be a... Dancing with Your Ghost. With $5. Going on a date in 20 minutes. Wish me luck. And have fun with pricing. You don't need luck. Jing 11.5. I mean, I put Jing down to 10.5 now. You don't need luck with a date. You'll be fine. Bippo 9.5. At least Fabio will pick him. Yeah, and then mates will lose and he'll be sad. Right. Alim from Fioria. Again, the numbers aren't amazing here. Let's put him at 8, I think. No Man from XLG. Does have some pop-off potential. Like, if you actually look at... Like, his stats here aren't great, but he does tend to pop off a bit. So let's put him at 8 as well. Something from Paper Rex. What the fuck do I price something at here? What if I put Jing at 10.5? Would you pick something or Jing? Because I would pick something. If they were the same price. That's what I mean. I feel like I would... most of you saying you're picking something. You're saying Jing is too high. Jing is the same as Kang Kang and LaRock. Would I pick... I mean, yeah, I would pick those players over Jing probably. So yeah, maybe Jing is too high. Maybe Jing's a 10. Maybe Jing's a 10? But I mean, that's I'm gonna put something at 11. I'm actually gonna put him at 11. And if you want to take that poison pill, you can. And then Jogamo's KPR is 0.65. That's crazy. But G2 do have some expectation. He did average 10 points. So, like, that's the thing. His KPR is low, but he did average 10 points. I'm going to put him at 10.5. Right. You tell me, looking at that, in fact, how do you hide these columns? Right, there we go. Right, you tell me, looking at this. Martine is 12. Lover's Rock is 11.5. Koala is 10.5. Dambi 12. Raga 10. Fangia 9.5. Kankang 10.5. E2 11. Lover's Rock 10.5. If I order these now, I said to A. Right, so I've got Martine and Dambi at 12. I've got 111.5 Lover's Rock. Itsumada something at 11. Koala Kankang. La Rock Buzz Jogamo. I think Joel might be too high. Kankang is a bit high. Two of you said that, so sure. I think Jogamo's too high as well. Right, is there anyone else who is too high or low? CB 7.5. Yeah, you're probably right, because they aren't very good. Make Itsu 10.5. Yeah, I can see the argument for that. But I don't love it, but I think in terms of what people would pick, yes, I think you're right. Because people will go after names. I'm even thinking about putting Lover's Rock down to 11 as well. And he did average 15 points. That's wrong. That's wrong on me. Look at the difference in points per game between these two, like big names. The difference in points between those two and those three. It's kind of unreal. Okay, no, yeah. I think that is not too bad. Luzarito, thanks for the 33 months.
Make La 0k 30 points and I'll still buy him.
If you say so. I think that's okay. I don't think there's anything too crazy there. There's no way Itsu and Buzz are the same price. I mean, if you actually look at their point, like, look at their points, though. Like, is that, would it be that shocking if Buzz outscored Itsu? Is that shocking? I mean, look, they're not that far away in terms of their actual points in VFL. I think you could make a legit argument that Buzz would like, it's a risk, but it's like Itsu is more safe, but Buzz I think has a higher ceiling. Because I think Buzz is more likely to get aces. Why is something 11? Because people will pick him. Because I simply asked the question, would I rather have Jing or something? And everyone said something, pretty much. Something over Itsu. People will pick Paper X players. People will pick Paper X players. If I'm, like, the problem is, if I make a Paper X player like something low cost, and then he pops off, I break the game. I ruin the game. Because now everyone just gets... Right, if I just put these two based on their performance and made them fucking 9 costs or whatever, but then they start popping off, the game is ruined. Nobody's picking Koala? I'm not so sure that's true. Drake should be 9.5, but the thing is he plays for G2, and so he will just rack up some points, and he's a safe pick. Like, you just said, like, someone in the YouTube chat just said Joe is a steal, whilst you said Joe needs to be lower, so... I think people will pick Koala. I think I'm okay with where we've ended here with the duelists. I think now we can... Wait, how do I... How do I unhide these? Oh, there we go. Okay, wonderful. Right, let's get on to controllers. So, controllers. In fact, actually might be helpful for me to just hide these again, to be honest. So I can kind of more clearly see what's going on. Right, Happy Way popped off. He's playing on XLG. Let's think of this. Would I rather have Happy Way or Kang Kang? Happy Way or Jogamo? Would I rather have Happy Way over Raga? I think he might be a 10.5. Will people pick an XLG player at 10.5 who's not a duelist? Who is Happy Way, asked Abhav. I mean, statistically, he's the highest rated player at the event. But will people pick him? Will people pick an XLG player that high? I don't think they will. I don't think they will. The Fancy, thanks for the 26 months.
Can you still underprice the Furia players for Santiago?
I'm going to put him at 10. I'm going to put him at 10. Valen. I would take Valen over Happy Way. I would take Valen. Oh, I think I'm going 10.5 for Valen. He might be an 11. Would you take LaRock or Valen? I think I'd go LaRock though. I think 10.5 is fine for Valen. And Forsaken, what the fuck am I doing with you? Forsaken might be an 11.5. Is he even a 12? Oh, I mean, he could be a 12. But he isn't playing Duelist, but he is Forsaken. There is a Paper X tax here. Like, I would pick Forsaken over Lover's Rock. It's weird because he's my only 11.5. But would I pick him over Martin or Danby? I mean, if you're a Paper X fan, you are picking him over Martin and Danby. Like you would pick him over Martin and Danby, I think. Has to be 13. No, I don't think he needs to be higher than 12, but I think he should be 12 now that I think about it. Kira. I didn't realize Kira's stats were so good. So this is AG. I'm not a great believer in Kira on AG. His numbers are actually okay. But no one's picking fucking Kira. He's also their IGL. I mean, you're saying 9. He's not even a fucking 9. I don't even think he's an 8. He's not a fucking 8. I think he... Like, his stats are good. Who the fuck is picking Kira if he's not a 7.5? Leaf. See, now Leaf you probably will pick. He flexes to Duelist? Yeah, I know. I know he does. That's why he's got decent stats, but... Most people don't fucking know that. Most people don't fucking know he flexes to Duelist. What do you mean? And also, I'll put him at 7.5, but remember, you're going to be picking players in the playoffs. The teams will all be good. Are you picking an AG player? Be honest with me. Are you going to pick an AG player? Yes, if cheaper. I think he might even be lower. What am I doing? I mean, what? I have to... What's the average cost of a player? What's 50 over 6? 8.33? Yeah, you're not picking one. He might be a 7.5. I'll come back to it. We'll come back to it when we've done them all. Right, Leaf. Fuck, Leaf. I would rather have Valen than Leaf, I think. But not by much. Would you pick Valen over Leaf? I think so, but at 10 you might think about it. So I think Leaf has to be a 10. Because like if I make Leaf 9.5, you'd probably just save the mill and just take Leaf over Valen every single time. Kiko, what the fuck do I do with you? Would I rather have Leaf or Kiko? Probably Leaf. 9.5 maybe for Kiko? I mean, he has potential. A 9? Would I rather have Camo or Kiko? I'm taking Kiko, I think. Would I rather have... I think I'm going to put him at 9.5. Again, you got to get the name recognition. People will pick him. He has been a VFL GOAT in the past, Kiko. You have to remember that. He has been a VFL... He's destroyed this game previously. I am Grook. I mean, again, what am I doing with you? I mean, you're just Kira, but worse. I mean, this is a... I don't think it's a 6 because his stats aren't low enough for a 6. Tom Jackdaw, thanks for 23 months. I mean, his actual numbers here are pretty fucking crazy, actually. But that's a 6.5. Right, Wayne. Not expecting a lot from Liquid here. Probably a 7. I don't think Wayne's been amazing. Art Scene. Oh my goodness. Art Scene. I will never forget. I'm pretty sure it was Splurge and others at Masters Toronto saying that Art Scene was the best 6 cost. And this guy was dog shit. They dropped the worst performance of all time at an international. Art Scene will be... I mean, he's on Furia. There's some hope there. His fragging is okay here. Would I rather Art Scene or Wayne? Art Scene or Wayne? I don't actually know. He can't be a 6. I'm gonna... Maybe he is a 6.5. Smoggy. I mean, he's not IGLing. He's on a pretty bad EDG. He's going at 7. We know the Smoggy can pop off. Loiter. On a decent BBL team, 10.5 points per game. I think Loiter's going to be a 7.5. RB. Again, would I rather have Loiter or RB? I think that's somewhat comparable. Should they be 8? They're better than Elim and No Man. I mean, their stats are similar. Should they be 8 instead? Maybe they should. I guess these two have at least some expectation. The average cost right now is 8.55, so we're doing okay. Lysor. Although we have done the duelist, so honestly, we might need to up some prices rather than down. Lysor on XLG. That's probably a 7 alongside Smoggy. Munchkin on T1. Do I have a 7.5? He feels perfect for a little 7.5. Maybe even would I rather have Munchkin or RB? See, I think people would rather go Munchkin. I think he has to be an 8. And then Nerve and Glyph. Stats are pretty low here for Nerve and Glyph. Let's go Glyph 7 and Nerve 6.5, I think. Just because I have a little bit more hope for mates, I think, overall. Or maybe that's just me being a little higher. Right, let's go through them and see where we are. Right, you got Forsaken as a 12. I think that's fine. You've got Valen as a 10.5 in there with these guys. I think that's okay. You got Happyway and Leaf in here with the 10s. I think that's not too bad. I'm a little concerned that no one will pick Happyway, but that's okay. Like, would you take Kiko or Happyway? I mean, his stats are unbelievable. But XLG always disappoint. So yeah, you're all going to say Kiko. So I have to bring Happyway down. It's just the way it is. Something over Valen? You would pick something over Valen. I'm sure you would if I made them the same. Does Happyway even have to come down to 9? Feels wrong, though.
Tax the rich, APAC, and feed the poor, China.
You can only pick 2 people from one team, yeah. I mean, okay, I think the rest is fine, I think. Our average right now is... Why does Initiate have an average cost? Okay, Shrimp. So these are the Initiators. These will tend to be the lowest cost players. Shrimp is our highest fragging one, but playing on AG... I mean, it's not going to be too high. I think Shrimp will probably be a 7. I don't think anyone would pick Shrimp at 7.5. Right, Trent. Right, you got Leaf at 10. Valen at 10.5. I think you would definitely pick Leaf over Trent if they were the same. The thing is, does Trent need to be a 9 or a 9.5? Would you pick Kiko or Trent? I think I'd pick Kiko. Would I pick Happyway over Trent? Yes, I would. So I think Trent has to be a 9. Envy. Okay, would you rather pick Envy or Trent? See, I know the people are gonna say Envy, and yet scored less points per game and has a slightly worse KPR. Paper Rex tax maybe. Kiko or Envy though? Would you rather have Kiko or Envy? I think again you're definitely taking Kiko, right? Is Kiko just too low? Kiko would be 10. Would you rather have Kiko or Leaf? See, you're all saying Leaf now. You're all saying Leaf.
You get shot, you lose the round.
Dakota
you lose the game. It's an
Brang, thanks for the
FPS
4
game.
months.
Leaf.
So maybe he's not wrongly priced. Because if I put him at the same as Leaf and you're all just saying, oh, just pick Leaf, then maybe he's fine. Maybe Envy, though. I'm going to put him at 9.5 for the tax. And the Paper Rex fans, I mean, I think he should be 9, but... fuck it, but they're not that good. I'll put him at 9. It won't break the game. He's not that good. He's not going to frag out that much. He's a bad pick. You guys can pick him if you want. He's a bad pick at 9. I'm just going to say it. Brock. Ooh, now here's a tough one as well. I'd take Trent over Brock. Does he have to be a 9 or an 8.5? He's an 8.5 or a 9. It's just whether you would definitely pick Trent and Envy over him. I think making him 9 is fine. Let's just put him in the same. Like, you could make an argument for picking any of those 3. I think that's fine if they're all the same. EU. I mean, it's done alright. I think EU will probably be like an 8. X-Ross had a good last game. Wasn't amazing. It's like a 7.5. Nobody for EDG. 6.5. WS Leo. I mean, who the fuck is picking Leo? Starkso. I'd pick Starkso over Nobody. I'd pick him over Shrimp. Yeah, probably. Purpo. I mean, Purpo does have some fragging potential. Would I put Purpo over Starkso? You think a 7.5 for him? X-Ross or Purpo? Yeah, maybe. Rose. Probably a... Rose might be a 6.5. Is he? Ethan. I'm gonna put a 7? Starks or Ethan? And Stacks. Stacks is 6.5 or Stacks is 7? Fine, I'll put him at 7. But I'm not picking. Who's picking Stacks at 7, man? Maybe maybe a Kilios will. Like, the people have hope for T1 for some godforsaken reason. Fury total 39.5. That's because they don't have a Senti down here, so I've just done all of their players before I've done other teams. Like, G2 are on the same score. That's out of 4 players. Stack should be 6. Yeah, he really should be. Thing is, if I put him at 6.5, a lot of people will pick him, though. Same might be somewhat true for Rose. But I'm fine with that. Let's stick it at that. Right, Meteor. Let's go up to the top here again. Would I rather have Leaf or Meteor? Would you rather have Leaf or Meteor? Okay, most of you saying Meteor. We'd rather have Valen or Meteor. Or Itsu or Meteor. We'd rather have Itsu or Meteor. I mean, they're on the same team. See, now you're all saying Itsu. The thing is, you can see Itsu's stats. Right, I'm going to put Meteor at 10.5. He's going to be the same as Itsu, and you can all pick Itsu if you want to. And then you can all complain. I mean, he should maybe be lower, though. You're not wrong. What are his stats? 0.82 KPR. Where's Leaf? 0.73. No, he's putting up duelist numbers. He's at 10.5. No, I changed my mind. I looked at the numbers and I changed my mind. Right, Mini. Would you rather have Mini or Leaf? There you go. I think that's a great one. I think I'm putting Mini at 10 straight away. But would you wouldn't pick Mini over Meteor though, would you? Because I can't make him the same as Meteor. You would? I think I'm going to put him at 10, and I'm happy there. Right, Baby Bay. Here's an interesting one. You'd pick Baby Bay over Trent, right? I think we're all in agreement there. We'd pick Baby Bay over Trent, but would you pick Baby Bay over Leaf? Okay, some of you saying hell no. He's an Unk, but he is playing Duelist. I mean, he's a Senti here, but he's listed as a Senti because we don't have any Sentis. See, some of you saying yes. I think Baby Bay should be a 10. I think Baby Bay over Leaf is a tough decision. Then again, maybe not. Maybe he's a 9.5. Baby Bay or Kiko, that's a fun one. I'd probably just want to go Kiko, but statistically, you probably do want to go Baby Bay. He does have a higher KPR. And he did get more points. Right, we're going 9.5. Nats. Nats. Would you rather have Nats or Mini? Let's just start there. Would you rather have Nats or Mini? Or is that close? See, most of you are saying Mini. Some of you are saying Nats. I think that's a good price to put him at then. Let's put him at 10. Let's put him at 10. Right, Chichu, who's actually like EDG's good player. Oh, man, but the expectations are low. I don't have a single 8.5, but I think Chichu might be the perfect player to put at 8.5. Has to be a 9. Would you take Envy or Chichu? See, but the people here love Chichu because of the whole number 9 thing. Yeah, 9 for old time's sake. I think you'd take Envy. I think he's being my one and only 8.5. Ivy. I mean, Ivy popped off a little bit in the final game they played. Ivy. Let's see. I think I would. I mean, I've got Exros at 7.5 here, so I think Ivy should probably be the same. Scooby Dooby Doo. I'm a little bit. I need to check BBL versus Nongshim prices. Have I done all of BBL? No. So BBL are here. I've got Nongshim there. Okay, they're not too far apart. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? You're playing B on Sunset. Would I rather take Scooby-Doo or someone like Chi-Chu? Is he another 8.5? Is he a 9? Would I rather have Brock than Scuba? Yes. I think 8.5 is the perfect spot for him. Now, Devi. Fragging not the best. Would you take one of these guys? Would you take a Trent Envy Brock over Devi? Would you take Envy over Devi? I would, probably. Kang Kang is overpriced. Yeah, but it is Kang Kang. Can I make Devi an 8.5 though? Would you pick Devi or Scuba? Well, if you're saying it's close, then they're going there. I actually might bring Chi-Chu down to 8. Krevin on BBL. I think Krevin might be a 7. And Gold 1, AU 1. 0.6 KPR. Same as Rose. That's a 6 from me, buddy. Okay, that is where we are. Go through in a second. What is my average? Why is this not working? Splurged. Lazy. Right. My average is 8.7. So we are above it by a little bit. So we need to bring some people down. Ooh. So who are the outliers here? Who do we not like? Kang Kang, you're all saying. Would you pick Jorgamo over Kang Kang? Raga over Kang Kang? I probably would pick Raga. Miniboo. Jing. Leaf. Mini. Nats. Martin is not VFL efficient. I mean, yeah, but look at his numbers. I mean, he still scored 61 points. He's still got the highest point score. Like, you take all the 10s over Kang Kang. I mean, I need to bring some people down, so that's fine. If you think EDG aren't good. I do want people to pick though. I do want people to pick Chinese players. So yeah, having them be lower is good, I think. Okay, so Kang Kang is too high. Who else is too high? So when I change one player's score, by the way, how much does that bring it down? Not very much. Wait, how much do I need to bring this down by? Do I need to bring it down by like half a point? What happens if I bring everyone down half a point? Isn't that better? Hold on. Honestly, this is going to be the closest it's ever been, but I think that makes the most sense anyway, to be honest. Because I think that's how this Masters tournament is. If I bring them all down and then we just bring a few people up, I think that is a better way of doing it than doing it by bringing people down. Because I kind of just need to bring everyone down. If only there was a way. I mean, there even might be a way, although I doubt it. Just to subtract 0.5 from all. Oh, we're going to end up with some 5.5s. Maybe we won't, though. Maybe I'll just leave those guys. Maybe that's how we'll sort it out. Just make 6 the lowest, but just keep those bottom guys at 6. Come on, Scooby-Doo. I see you. 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 6, 6. What happens if I leave them at 6? What are we now at? 8.2. So we do still need to increase it a little bit, but I'll keep these guys at 6. Artsy, Nerve, Nobody, Rose. Yeah, that's fine. So I need to increase some people. So who needs to go up into the next tier? Loiter, Wayne, and RB. Where are they? Wayne is 6.5. Loiter is 7.5. RB is 7.5. You think RB should be 8? You would pick RB over Devi? I could maybe see an argument for Loiter over Devi. Would I pick Loiter out of this group? I probably would pick Loiter over this group. I think Loiter is a fair shout that he should be an 8. RB? I'm lessening on, although his numbers are pretty much identical. That's the thing, though. You can see the fucking numbers. The people, when they're picking the teams, or even yourself, you won't be able to see this. Unless you're Splurge. Who was the other one you said? Wayne. I mean, ignoring Kira because he plays for AG. His numbers are pretty similar. Who have we got up here? I mean, I've got Extros up there. But I mean, he's playing for Liquid. I don't think people are you really expecting Liquid to be that good? Martinez like Haaland. He has to be the most expensive player. Yeah, but you're not looking at past stats. You're looking at the future. Shorty, no. Thanks for the 13 months.
Lars 0K, Kieko, Izu and Glyph 0.5 up.
LaRock, you think, should be with something Matter Loves Rock. Would I definitely pick LaRock out of this group? I don't know. I think I might pick Itsu or Koala over LaRock. Val and Amita are in a bit of a different discussion because it's for a different spot. But I definitely pick LaRock over Koala and Itsu. I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I would. Kiko. I mean, I did say this about Kiko before. He's with Fangia, Happyway, Kang now. And Baby Bay. Would I pick Nats over Kiko? Would I pick Mini over Kiko? I mean, Kiko historically, yeah. But, I mean, Kiko in current form? I'm not so sure, man. I would pick Jing over Kiko. I'd pick Raga over Kiko. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I could maybe see the argument here for moving Scuba up to the same as Brock. Could be one that we change. We're 8.2. I want to at least get it to 8.3, I think. So I'm going to have to start making some decisions, aren't I? I think let's just move up 1 from every column. And just see where that gets us. Even if it ends up not being perfect, let's just see where that gets us. Artscene to 6.5. Looking at the numbers, he plays for Furia. Yep. Artscene to 6.5. I'm happy. Pick 1 from here. Does it have to be Kira? I mean, his stats are so much better than everyone else's. Is it Wayne? Starkso? Ethan? Could be Ethan. Could be Ethan. Yeah, let's go Ethan. Right, pick one of the 7s. I can't be purple, though, with that numbers. I mean, I know you're going to say purple, man. Maybe none of the 7s. We'll move on. We'll move on. Right, these 4. Who's the best? Oh, no, there's more. Let's hold on. Where are we? Oh, there's an... Oh, yeah, Ethan's there now. These guys. Alim, No Man, RB, Munchkin, EU, Chichu. EU? I mean, stats-wise, it would be Chichu. You all want RB to be higher. Ain't no way you're not picking Loiter over RB, though. Ain't no fucking way. But should Loiter just be higher? Maybe we can just put Loiter higher. Because would I pick Deviant Scuba over RB? Maybe not. Let's just do it. Right, so Loiter I've just bumped up. Out of these guys, I mean, Bippo's the best fragger. But, like, he is a step below a lot of these guys. Fuck, man, that stuff. Camo? 8.25. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. You think Camo? He is playing... The thing is, you have to remember with Camo is there's a lot of his non-duelist games that are involved here of his stats. Maybe no one from there, though. Right, hold on. Let me keep going up. Well, I'll consider Camo. I think I might have to put Kankang back up. I would take Kankang over Nat. I'm putting Kankang back up. Alright, of these guys, it could be Jing. I could just put Jing up there. I could just put Itsu up as well, but people won't like it. And like Buzz versus Itsu, I like being the same. I've got Buzz, Meteor, and Itsu all the same. Just kind of crazy. But I kind of like that. I think it accurately reflects, right? Well, what are we on now? 8.258. Martin at 12. I could put Martin up to 12 on his own. Will people pick him, though? Would you pick Martin definitely over Danby? I mean, they're not starting the tournament at the same point. I mean, it does help us. Fuck it. We're putting him up. We're putting him up. Right, 8.33 is the goal. We're on 8.26. So I think, what, one more change and maybe we're good? One or two more changes? Just need to boost one or two more people. Or do I just leave it as is? I mean, we're close enough. 8.26 versus 8.33. Maybe I'll be kind. Maybe I'll be kind and just leave it. Boost Francis. Where is Francis? He's at 8.5. Take Francis over Baby. Kiko. Fangia. Happy Way. I could hear an argument for boosting Francis, honestly. He was maybe a bit too low before. I can hear that argument. Make it harder for Chobra. Right, 8.275. I think it's fine. I think it's fine at that. It's not too far off. We're within, 0.05. The budget will be 50. Right. Now, everyone said at the time that I was getting Inspire wrong. Is anyone vastly wrong on this list? Martine 12, Danby 11.5, Forsaken 11.5, A Lover's Rock 11, Meta and something 10.5, Itsu, Koala, Larock, Buzz, Valen, Meteor 10, Jorg, Raga, Miniboo, Jing, Leaf, Mini, Nat, Kankang 9.5. You're all saying Wayne. Where is he? Right, fuck it. You're right. You're all saying, well, I say, yeah, multiple of you said Wayne, so fine. Wayne's going up. That is a good point. Why have I put Wayne under purple? You make an incredibly good argument there. Should Wayne even be 7.5?
If you're going off stats, Jorg looks wrong.
No, I think it's fine. Maybe Popo should be 6.5. I think that's a little too lean though. Right, 8.28. I think it's fine. I think we're good. I think it's fine. I think those will be the VFL prices. I'm now going to code them in. The stream will now end. I'm going to go eat. Hopefully VFL will be up in a couple days of this stream. Hopefully like Wednesday. And then you can pick your initial players. Thank you and goodbye.